Hello everyone, I'm Misty and welcome back to Gardening with Green. Today I am going to be fixing my leggy seedlings. A couple of weeks ago I planted some Sungold tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, and this one right here is an okra plant. When you plant your seedlings, it's best to catch the seedling when, as soon as it germinates, when you see the little green stem or you see a little leaf peeking through the soil, that is when you want to catch it, when it first peeks through the soil, and you want to directly place it near the sun so it can formulate strong root system and formulate a strong stem, and it won't become long and leggy like this. I missed this by about 2 days. It's been a very busy week, but it's okay. We're going to fix it. It's fixable. So I have a couple of small pots that I have here that I'm going to transplant my seedlings into. I originally planted the seedlings in pea pots, as you can see, pea pellets. It's right here. It comes in a package like this. It comes in like a pack of, this is a pack of 100. And basically all this is compressed peat moss, and it's covered by a biodegradable mesh. And all you have to do is just place it in the dirt when you're ready to transplant your seedling, and it just grows from there. You don't have to remove it or anything. You don't have to remove the mesh or anything. So I was hoping to be able to keep these in here. You can keep them in there for up to 8 weeks. This is a 42 millimeter pellet, so it gets to be about 2.5, 3 to 3.5 inches or so. And you can keep it in there, like I said, keep your seedling in there, like I said, for up to 8 weeks. But since I have leggy seedlings, I want to fix this so I'll have a strong plant and I'll be able to produce some good fruit. So what I'm going to do is, I have some gardening soil right here, some Miracle Grow gardening soil, and I'm going to fill up my little pots here that I have. It has the little drainer at the end, a little drain tray at the end. Just gonna fill them up with some with a little bit of dirt here. Fill up each pot. I have a couple of seedlings in one pellet, so it's 2 growing out of a couple of those. I'm just gonna leave those in there because I don't want to disturb the root, and it look like the plant is already kind of stressed out, so I'm gonna leave that in there and see which one grows the strongest, and then I'll just cut the other one out because I only need like 2. Okay, this is for a beefsteak tomato. I have a beefsteak tomato right here. You see, it's real leggy. It was trying to find the sunlight, but it couldn't, so it just kept growing. And it looks really weak right now, but once I replant it, the root will reestablish in its new environment, and it will dump this out right here first and then put this in there like this. I think that'll be better. Yeah. And I'm just going to hold the little plant right there with my hand and with my finger, and I'm going to just stack the dirt around it, making sure that the plant is secured and doesn't get damaged. That one is really weak. Gotta be very gentle. I really love tomatoes, and beefsteak tomatoes are my favorite. I can't wait till they grow so I can make me some fried green tomatoes. Ooh, I cannot wait. Okay. I'll put a little bit more in here. Make it just a little bit more stable. Pack it up to the front. Try to cover as much of the stem as possible. The good thing about tomatoes is they have like little hairs on the side of the stem where you can bury them pretty deep. You can bury them pretty deep and the stem will form roots. It'll form new roots. So I believe I caught it at a good stage. Okay, we got one right here. Okay, here's the beefsteak right here that has 2 in it. And I'm gonna plant those together as well. I don't know why I put the dirt in here, because I'm gonna need to set all of this down, all the way down in here, and pack the dirt around it. Again, I'm just holding the seedlings, keeping the roots inside of the peat pellets, because it helps develop a strong root system, and roots can be very delicate. If you disturb the root system, or if a plant is already in distress and you disturb the root system, it can kill your plant. So that's why peat pellets are very good to use. Shout out to Callie Kim for giving me that tip. I didn't know about peat pellets at first when I first started gardening, and I had a whole bunch of styrofoam cups and bags of dirt everywhere, and peat pellets are very convenient, very easy if you're gardening and you don't want to have a lot of dirt and everything everywhere. They come in like these little discs, just like this, and you sit them around in whatever container you're going to use, and you fill your container up with distilled water. Wait about 10 minutes, and the pellets soak up the water, and you're able to plant your seeds from there. I've used peat pellets the year before last in my garden and last year to start my seedlings, and I think I'll always use peat pellets because it's just convenient. You don't have to worry about having such a mess. And they're only like $3. It was only like $3 a bag on Amazon for 100 discs. So that's pretty, 100 pellets. So that's pretty cool. I love a bargain. $3. Hey, I'm there. Okay, I'm just pretty much packing this, so the plants will be a lot more stable and a lot healthier, and hopefully give me some good tomatoes. I love beefsteak tomatoes. I love tomatoes, period. I love tomatoes, period. Hopefully, I'm only looking to like get one out of here. Okay, so I labeled these before I did this, and I still put a Sungold tomato in a beefsteak. This has a Sungold label on it, and I put the beefsteak tomato in there. Just talking, not paying attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this off of here, and I'm going to switch it and put it on the right container real fast. And then I'm going to pay attention the next time I plant. Because sometimes I just get to talking and I don't pay attention. Alright, there we go. So I'm still working on stabilizing this one over here. This one right here look like it's pretty good. I'm going to put a little bit more in here. All I'm really doing is just making sure I gently cover the stem where I want new roots to develop and make a healthier stem and root system for the plant. steaks. I have one more beef steak, and then I'm going to plant my okra. I absolutely love gardening. I love nature, period. It's nothing like being able to go out to your yard and grab any produce you need and come in and cook healthy fruits and vegetables for your family and don't have to worry about if it's been sprayed with any chemicals or if it's harmful. Growing your own food is definitely the way to go. We got this stable. This rock just keep popping up, so we're gonna push it to the side. Okay, I think I can put one more in here. And there's another one. Okay. And my okra. Now, this is my second year growing okra, and this feels the same way as the tomato plant does. So I'm hoping that me planting it, I'm gonna try to plant it at least up to about here. Bury it in the dirt, and hopefully the little hairs connect to the soil as well and produces a healthy root system for this okra plant. I have another one too, but it hasn't germinated. I have another like 4 more seeds left that I'm waiting to germinate. This one germinated before all of them, so I'm just gonna get this one taken care of. Hopefully this does the same as tomatoes. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you guys are growing in your garden. Feel free to leave any tips. Hit the like button, even hit the subscribe button. This is a positive growing environment. No negative comments, please, but any advice or any tips is welcome. Okay, I just repotted this. I think I'm gonna put a little more in there. I probably could have used a bigger pot for this one, but hopefully this will do. If so, I'll just transplant it again, but hopefully this will do for it. I feel a little bit better about that. It's still a little leggy, but it's a little bit more stable, so I feel a little bit better about that. And these are my Sungold tomatoes. They struggling, but I'm gonna try to bring them back to life. They are really struggling. Okay, Sungold is right here. So I'm going to gently. This one is struggling so bad. I'm gonna have to hold it like so. Okay. I think I have this one. It was bent up pretty bad. Let me see, I'm gonna use this finger. Oh, come on, baby. I know I left you in there too long. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm almost done. And I'll just rock just tried to kill my plant. Oh my goodness. Alright, you still hanging with me? Ooh. I know you're gonna give me some juicy sweet tomatoes, but you done been through. I grew some Sungold tomatoes the year before last, and I planted them at the end of, it was a little bit too late in the season, and I only got like 2 harvests out of it. But for the most part, it wasn't a really, it wasn't as healthy as it could have been. So hopefully this year I'll have better success with it, considering that I'm planting it a little early, and it'll give it more time to give me more fruit and to become a stronger plant, because I'm planting it in the right season. I was just so anxious, and I had seeds on back order and when it came, I just couldn't wait to plant it, so just to see if I can grow it. And like I said, I got like 2 harvests out of it. Shout out to Burpee Seeds. Burpee Seeds have the best seeds to me. It's a lot of other places that I buy seeds from, but Burpee Seeds, their germination rate, I always get at least a 95% germination rate from their seeds. So shout out to Burpee Seeds. This is where these Sungold tomatoes are from. Burpee Seeds. And I have 1 more left. 1 more Sungold. I planted 3. Well, I planted 6. I'm waiting for 3 more to germinate. So hopefully I'll get at least 2 of them out of here, and I'll probably just give a couple away. Give a couple to my neighbor, because she says she's an elder lady. She likes to grow food too, so I'll give a couple to her. And possibly give a couple to my sister if she's doing her garden this year. This one is struggling too. Ooh, they are really leggy. Pot for this one too, but as long as it starts establishing, when the stem gets a little stronger, I'll transfer it again. Our last frost day here is supposed to be April the 17th, the 17th of this month. So, but I'm still probably gonna wait till like the end of the month to transfer to like the beginning of May, because I just want to make sure the weather doesn't flip-flop like it does. And tomato plants do not like cold or frost. They will die. So I gotta make sure that my babies survive. Because I tell you what, I'm tired of buying green tomatoes for 75 cents a piece. That's ridiculous. 75 cents a piece, and they're not even that big. It's like, wait a minute, 75 cents for a tomato? The price of food is going up these days. It's going up, and it's getting ridiculous. And this is a good way to, I'm definitely gonna have to replant this one because it's still leggy. But I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. So, as you can see, I have replanted my seedlings. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to water them in. Water them in, let them get settled in their new home, in their new environment. Gotta make sure it's in a draining container, because tomato roots don't like to be soggy and wet. They like to be properly drained. So I got the little drain cup at the end over there. I think I'm going to put some more dirt in that one. Water them in real good. I love gardening. It makes me happy, it makes me smile, and it's very relaxing. It teaches you patience, and it's very rewarding. And most of all, you can just plant one little seed and feed your family. It's just one seed. You put it in the dirt and let the Most High do the work. That's all it is to it. So if you need help with patience, or just want to start growing your own food for your family to save you some money, buy you some seeds. They got seeds as cheap as 25 cents a pack. Buy you some seeds, buy you a little bag of soil. You can start small. Start with greens. Some greens take 60 days to grow. You can start with something as small as cucumbers and just try it out. Try it out. You won't be disappointed. It's going to be trial and error, anything you do. As long as you try, something is going to grow for you. Something is going to happen. This plant right here, I'm going to put some more dirt in this one because the one with these two in it, it is really having a hard time. I can't wait till the sun shines tomorrow so I can get some love. Because right now, it's on this last leg. It's barely hanging on, both of them. But I'm gonna try to revive them. I'm gonna do an update video in about a week or two. Give the seedlings time to get used to their new environment, and I'm going to update you guys on how everything is doing, and hopefully my other seeds will be germinated, and I'm able to show you my squash and watermelon, and you'll get to see me transplant those into my garden. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me and watching me transplant my Leggy seedlings, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks, and have a great day.